Well, hello everybody. Actually, my name is Stephen the Jupiterian here with a new video for you. And yeah, so here we are. I have up the current time clock. It is 6:30 p.m. on the West Coast in San Francisco, California. So yes, the entire West Coast has Aquarius rising with the moon has just moved into Scorpio and the sun is in Virgo. The moon will be making a sextile to the sun in a few hours when the moon is at 5 degrees. Show this. Let's move this a few hours and I'll show you. So here we are, almost 5 degrees, and the sun is at 5 degrees, making a sextile. There you go. Not lying. And Venus is at 3 degrees opposed to Pluto. And eventually, the moon will be making a trine to Jupiter. And there's no other water signs. How about that? Nothing in Pisces except for the North Node. It'll make a trine to that as well when it gets to 18 degrees on the later in the day on the 28th. If we move this into another day, the moon will, well, actually, yes, on the 29th, Friday, this moon is at 16 degrees at 4:31 a.m. Saturn is at 0 degrees of Aries. And if we move this into another day, September 1st, Saturn moves into Pisces, back to Pisces, as I showed before. But I wanted to show this again. And on the 1st of September, and I did a whole video on what the planetary movements of September, and the first one is Saturn in Pisces, back backing up into Pisces, where he's retrograde. And then we move a day into days. Saturn still at 29 degrees until the 15th of September, where he's at 28 degrees. And then let me see, let's move this into days. We're watching Saturn here. Actually, let me just get rid of some planets that we don't need to see because it's making me dizzy as well. Get rid of the moon. So we want to see Saturn. And well, actually Mars is in Scorpio. True. Also. Also. Yeah. Let's keep Venus, Mars, and well, we don't need Jupiter because Jupiter is not moving in Cancer. He's going to be staying in Cancer for quite some time. Uranus is still in Gemini. Neptune is still in Pisces. And I mean, Neptune is still in Aries, but we'll keep him there. Let's get rid of these asteroid, and then the vertex, and we don't need that. Is that all we need? Yes, I think so. Um, the moon, no. Jupiter, nah. Okay, so let's move backward. Because when Mars moves into Scorpio, that would be on the 23rd. No, I'm sorry. The 22nd. Yeah, September 22nd, Mars moves into Scorpio. Mercury was in Virgo. Mercury is in Leo. Mercury will move into Virgo in quite some time, in a few days from today. So on the 2nd of September, I think. At least the 2nd of September. Let's move this into hours. Mercury. Mercury. On the 2nd, yeah. So Saturn. Then Mercury moves, changes signs. Hey, how about that? Then let's go into days. That's the 2nd, then the 23rd. I think, yeah, the 20 and the 22nd. Well, let's see. Virgo, Mercury moves into Libra on the 18th or so. Let's move this into hours. So yes, on the 18th, Mercury moves into Libra. And then let's move this into date. Then Mars is the next planet to change signs on the 22nd of September. Lots of things happening in September. Lots of changes. Saturn is the beginning, and then Mercury, then Venus, then Mercury, and now Mars on the 22nd of September. September is an interesting month where lots of things will change. On more planetary movement, as they're always moving. Yeah. The sun enters Libra on the 23rd, 22nd as well, later in the day on the West Coast. Let's move this into hours now. That Mars moves in there, and then the sun moves into Libra on the 22nd. Yeah. Of September. More earth, energy, air, water. Hey, we have more water. This Mars is in a water sign, so is Saturn. So Pluto hasn't moved. It's still retrograde, but still in Aquarius. Uranus still in a trine. So actually, the Sun and Mercury started to make a trine to Uranus and Pluto in the towards the end of September. How about that? That's pretty cool, huh? And then we go into the 23rd, the 24th. Let's see what else is changing. The 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th of September. All right. Neptune, no other planetary movement changes. But October 1st, October 2nd, October 3rd. Let's see when Neptune moves in back to I think it's November, October 22nd. So Neptune moves into Pisces. So we don't have any more planetary events happening in the sign of Aries. So things that you've dealt with in the past year or so, 7 years actually, and maybe for 3.5, 2.5 years or 3 years for Saturn in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces. Neptune was in Pisces for 7 years before it moved into air. Now it's back there. No, so what did you what were you dealing with 7 years ago? These are going to come up again. What are you going, or what needs to be seen, and the veil of some kind of fog is lifted, is, well, the fog is back. The fog is back in town. Yeah. So, um, you'll be dealing with a lot of things with Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, like you did 7 years ago or so. Well, Neptune in Pisces, anyway, 7 years ago. We have Uranus retrograde. Let's see when Uranus is going to be going back into Taurus. On November 8th. Yeah. November 9th. Well, yeah, November 9th or 8th. 8th or 9th, depending on where you are in the world. Uranus will be back in Taurus. Okay. So, what's been happening with Uranus and Taurus for the past, oh, yeah, Uranus has a 7 year uh, stay in a sign. So 7 years ago, what happened? Let's see. Let's go back a year. No, let's go back in a year. Okay. Okay. So here we have Uranus. Saturn enters Pisces on in 2023. Neptune is in Pisces still. Let's go back another year and another and another and another and another. So Neptune has been in Pisces since 2012. So 8 years with Neptune in Pisces. Um, so yeah, this was since 2012. Neptune was in Pisces. Last time, so we're going to be reading. So yeah, actually, and then let's go ahead another year. Another year. Let's go back to when Neptune was in 2025. Neptune was in 29 degrees. Saturn were in conjunct. Oh, almost conjunct. But they will be in 2026. Yeah, if we go in months. Oop, here we are, February 26th. So around February. Yeah, we go week. February 20th, 22nd, something. Between the 20th and 22nd, Neptune and Saturn will be at 0 degrees again next year. 2026, February 22nd, 2026. The sun will be in Pisces. The North Node is still in Pisces. So yeah, 2026. Uranus is still in air is still in Taurus at this time. Let's move ahead a week. Yes, March 1st. Interesting. So we have this conjunction at 1 degree. So yes, 2026 will be uh, April. Let's go in when will Uranus go back into Hey? Here we go. April 26th or 25th. Let's go back a day. April 26th. Pluto has not gone back into Capricorn, and it won't because Pluto will be here for a while. It'll be in Pluto will be in Aquarius for a while now. He's a fixture there for quite some time, bringing intensity. Although Pluto is bringing intensity to my chart, where Pluto is transiting my third house. So, want to see? Hey, here we are. Here's my chart. And my birthday is March 2nd and April 26th. We have, the sun in Taurus. Yeah. Over my Saturn in the 6th house of work, health issues. And then we have all these in my 5th house. Hey, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Neptune, all in Aries. Pluto is at 5 degrees in my 3rd house of communication, teaching, learning, and all that good stuff. Writing too. So yeah, intense writing will be occurring is occurring for me. And what else is there? What else is there? Oh. Ah, Uranus is back in Gemini. And Venus is here too in my 7th house. Cool. So here's my chart. Yeah. And if you do transit for now, here are the transits for now. Where? Ooh, look at that. Mars is almost over my midheaven. And the North Node is conjunct my Venus is close to Venus, close to my North Node and the Sun. How about that? Hey, so that's what I'm going to share with you. And let's see, what else can I share with you? Well, hello everybody. And gonna pull some cards for today. And actually maybe tomorrow. What's happening? What's in the cards for us, the collective, for tomorrow. Well, today, the 27th, and tomorrow, Thursday, the 28th. Knocking on the cards to all right. One more shuffle. And there we go. Ooh, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. The Nine of Pentacles is a very prosperous card. We have some earth energy here. So we had the sorry about that. So we had the Nine of Pentacles. So that's success, the love of luxury, financial abundance, and success. Well, how about that? That's pretty cool. That is financial independence. Yeah. Self-discipline and restraint. And yeah, it's time to manifest abundance. Well, Virgo is the best time to do that. Virgo season. We're getting organized. We're enjoying many fruits of our labor, and pleasure of for finer things in life. So, and that's all I got for you for today. So thanks for watching, and take care of yourself. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, share the video, and make sure that notification bell is clicked so you will be notified each time I put out a new video for you, and or when I put out a new video. Hit the like button, and if you're new here, subscribe. All right, thanks. Bye, everybody.